Today's horoscope, Sagittarius February 19th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The Sun heads into your home and family sector today, beginning its month-long transit. You're taking more pride and interest in your domestic life, family, foundation, or closest ties now and in the weeks ahead. In many ways, this is a time for anchoring or nesting on a psychological level. It's not the most adventurous or outgoing cycle in the Sun's journey through your solar chart, but it's a valuable period for gaining a stronger sense of self. Soothing and centering yourself with familiar activities can help you meet the demands of the outside world later. Domestic and personal matters are prominent themes until March 20th while the Sun transits your solar house. There can be a lot to learn about or through family and close loved ones during this period. It's a good time to invest creative energy into your personal life and domestic environment. Today, others tend to support your ideas, and conversations with family can be especially helpful. You're inclined to go low profile for now, but problem solving can be natural. Pisces season has arrived with all the bells and whistles. Today, as the glorious Sun, our mighty luminary, throws on the temperament and vibe of the fish, you'll notice a new energy taking hold quite readily. Now is the best time in the year to unlock your mystical and spiritual nature as you grow closer to your soul's true calling and messages. Connecting with soulmates also takes place more easily now, especially when you're willing to turn within and look at your life like a storybook. Learn from the mistakes and relationships from the past as you pursue new ones. How can you make your work environment more homey? It is time to create a cozier work atmosphere when the Sun enters Pisces. If you work from home, you may feel called to work from the couch or even in bed. A desire for comfort could drive you to stray from your desk. However, if you do not work remotely, you could be ready to give your workplace a makeover. Do what you can within your means to make your work environment productive yet soothing. If anything, make sure you can move things around and add personal accents. The current challenge for you is to find your balance among the various elements of life. In astrological terms, the elements are fire, earth, air, and water. In daily life terms, they are the spirit, the body, the intellect, and the emotions. Your natural interest in alternative medicine, psychology, health foods, and nature point the way to a healthy balance. Paying attention to the needs of your body nurtures your basic well-being. Closure, endings, and finishing up are all a part of this day for you. You can bet that things will insist on being wrapped up despite any resistance you might have. Your sensitive nature may feel as though it's taking a beating, yet closure almost always means something new is on the way. The saying that when one door closes another one opens is very true. Draw strength from this, and look ahead. Following on from Mercury, the planet of communications departure from your communication sector over the weekend, the Sun leaves today while leaving the communication lines in safe hands. Until she leaves in 6 days, the dwarf planet series will focus less on the words and more on understanding your communication needs and priorities, knowing that with Pluto, the planet of change and transformation here for the next 2 decades, this is just the start of the journey. Meanwhile, as it does at this time each year, this will shift the solar onto home and family. While the Sun will leave your communication sector today in Mercury, the planet of communication left over the weekend, the communication lines will remain in safe hands. Until leaving in 6 days, the dwarf planet series will continue to look beyond the words as she dives into your communication needs and priorities. But Pluto is not only staying on but will continue to work closely with Jupiter in your relationship sector. Daily Planetary Overview. As the astrological year draws to a close, a sense of reflection and possibility begins to settle in. Today, as the Sun enters Pisces, we step into the 12th and final season of the zodiac, a period marked by introspection, creativity, and an almost dreamlike quality. Pisces season is a time for the dreamers, the artists, the wanderers, and those who feel a little lost but long to find meaning in the depths of their imagination. This is a season that encourages you to indulge in your most far-fetched fantasies, to explore the uncharted territories of your mind, and to embrace the beauty of possibility. Have you ever found yourself staring out the window, completely absorbed in a daydream, only to snap back into reality and wonder where the time went? That's Pisces energy at work, a gentle pull toward the world of what could be, rather than what is. As emotions run high during this time, it may be wise to soften your approach in relationships. Have you ever spoken too bluntly, only to regret it later? Pisces energy reminds us to be gentle with our words, to consider how our actions affect others, and to nurture the bonds that truly matter. If you've been feeling distant from loved ones, this is a perfect moment to reflect on whether you've been present enough. Have you been taking time to listen, to engage, to show appreciation? Small gestures of kindness, an unexpected message, a thoughtful act, or simply expressing gratitude can strengthen your connections in ways you may not expect. At work and in daily responsibilities, you may feel a shift in how you approach challenges. Sometimes, the best course of action isn't to charge forward but to step back and observe. Have you ever found yourself taking on too much, feeling the weight of every task, only to realize that not everything needs your immediate attention? Pisces season encourages you to conserve your energy, to focus on what truly matters, and to recognize that not every battle needs to be fought. If you feel pressure building, instead of pushing through exhaustion, consider whether stepping back might actually lead to a better outcome. Prioritizing your well-being doesn't mean neglecting responsibilities, it means approaching them with clarity and purpose rather than unnecessary stress. Financially, caution is advised. Have you ever made a purchase or investment on impulse, only to regret it later? Right now, the energy surrounding money is unpredictable, making it a less than ideal time to make major financial commitments. If you've been considering a big purchase or investment, patience will serve you well. Unexpected circumstances could arise that shift your perspective or reveal new information, so waiting a little longer before making any big decisions could save you from unnecessary setbacks. Trust that the right moment will come when things feel more stable and aligned. Your well-being should also be a priority during this time. Have you been pushing yourself too hard without allowing for proper rest? Pisces season encourages restoration, reminding us that healing, both physical and emotional, requires time and care. If you've been feeling exhausted, now is the time to slow down. Instead of forcing yourself to power through, give yourself permission to pause, to breathe, and to recharge. Stress can take a toll, and adopting a gentler, more mindful approach to your health will benefit you far more in the long run than constantly running on empty. As this astrological cycle comes to an end, think of it as a time for both reflection and renewal. What have you learned over the past year? How have you grown, changed, and evolved? Are there patterns you're ready to release, dreams you're ready to pursue, or emotions you're finally ready to process? Pisces season is not about rigid goals or structured plans, it's about allowing yourself to flow, to embrace creativity, and to trust that everything is unfolding as it should. So, as you move through this period, take time to dream but stay present enough to act. Open your heart to inspiration, but remember to remain connected to reality. Be kind to yourself and those around you, knowing that gentle words and thoughtful actions have more power than you may realize. And above all, trust that this closing chapter is leading you toward a new beginning, one filled with growth, possibility, and a deeper understanding of yourself. What will you take with you into the next cycle? What dreams are you ready to turn into reality?